in a way it's a kind of wishful thinking. Don't anticipate, just live with your functioning. To see this moment of freedom, of this or that, is a kind of, is a person who kind of nourish himself, like people who want to be realized, who want to become, he's becoming, try to become, to be a good lover, to try to become, to be rich, to try to become, to be realized, is the same fantasy. You know, it's what we call a projection. We use a Vedantic term, it's a superimposition. So don't, in some way, just stay open. There's nothing to know. Why should one need to know that? A kind of anticipation. Live with the fact. What is your situation now? Not what you think, no, what is the actual situation. This intense feeling of not knowing. This is a kind of openness. In this not knowing, eventually certain intuition may come, but it will never be concretized as this or that. So to think there is a moment of total letting go, is it sudden, is it progressive, this is a kind of nourishing of the mind. So in some way you must surrender all anticipation out of life. Can you live with no anticipation? It is not tomorrow. I'm talking about tomorrow. Doesn't exist. What about now, the unknown? What will be missing now that could be accomplished tomorrow? That is daydreaming. Is mind activity. This you must give up. Stay with yourself, where there is no self. It is listening. Nobody listens. Nothing is actually listened to. It is listening. This is disponibility, this is humility. This is your home ground, and this moment to moment. So leave aside moment of dissolution, realization, or fantasy. It's guru business. It's just escaping the fact. You don't need to buy any of them. Don't buy any knowledge. You have nothing you need to receive. You have nothing you need to accomplish. You have nothing you need to know. You have nothing you need to realize. What is now? When you don't think about it. For the rest, anticipation. There are beautiful stories, there are very spiritual stories that created religion, that created temple, that created church, that created mosque, that created so many beautiful things. But it is just noise. All it is just noise. So you have this intensity, you have this flow feeling. In a way, stay there. Give up the fantasy to understand what cannot be understood. Give up postponing. There's not a moment, it's only now. Moment belongs to the mind. In deep sleep, there is no moment. To become more and more intimate with the deep sleep, with a going to deep sleep, make it as an art. It's an art to go to sleep. It needs a particular way of eating, particular way of thinking, particular reading, particular way of living to go to sleep in an intense way. But the only art is actually needed how to go to sleep. It's not easy because our society, our life makes people that it's very difficult to go to sleep in a functional way without carving the past. So you discover the right way of going to sleep. It's an art. It needs change, it needs modification in one's life. There's only art you need to learn actually. So the question is very, is needed in a way. You're entitled to this question. It's a very good question. But the answer is not to answer the question. The answer is see that it's still postponing. What you're looking for is not happening in time. So it cannot happen tomorrow. To look for the eternity in time is a lack of orientation. What you're looking for is not something that can be found in an objective way, because it's what you are. So forget time, forget movement. Explication, conclusion, understanding. All this is just going away from the fact, from the depth of not knowing. And you just stay not knowing. So you're a bit chill. You sound like an animal. So you're used to that. Constantly know. Knowing is security. Knowing is like the floor. I know something is like I touch the floor. If I'm drunk, I don't know where am I. I look at the floor, I touch the floor, it's my security. That's why in yoga we should never feel the floor, it goes through the floor. Because we didn't get security. It's very important in yoga. You must never use the floor, you go through the floor. It's very important, you destabilize the whole system. That's a very important line of Kashmir work, removing all contact with the floor. And never push to rise up. Let's find another way. That's the equivalent of not referring to knowledge. No reference.